Hello people, my name is Gene at Proinkshop.com. Today I'd like to show you the newest ink system. Actually it's not really new, but they had a similar one, but they kept on developing this ink system to make it better and better and better, make it work better and better and better. So this they have a final model. It's called the H300 ink system. It's an empty ink system. It's a pack type ink system that has the damper. You're controlling the ink volume that fit into the cartridge, and the one thing good is this pack type, so when the ink goes out, it's squeezing it, so there's no you're not getting any air bubbles or airs. So most of a static pressure ink system, which is the little ink system that usually off the cap or like a little air hose stuff. Those are it's called the static pressure ink system. It's working by the gravity, once you have the ink in the cartridge, you keep on bringing the ink. But this, it just keep on filling the ink whenever it's needing it. So you don't get a less chance to get air bubbles in, unless you have like a bunch of air in here. But mostly when you're filling up the ink in here, you're just usually filling up the ink on the top, so you don't get any airs. Let's close it. This ink system can be used for like HP, officejet, any models except the two cartridges. Like the little cartridge that comes with a black and then cyan, magenta, yellow. Those I don't recommend to make an ink system for those models. It's got the print head on the cartridge, so it's very weak using it for the ink system. Also, it's leaking out a lot. And also, if I have some models, for Canon models, yes, if you can make the ink system, yes. And most of a good model to make ink system is HP models. HP officejet Pro 8600, 8610, 8710, and 910. The reason the newest model 910, but there's no aftermarket chips in the market yet. But we're gonna start selling those models in probably in March or middle of February. Actually, I'm going to Korea to get those tools for bypassing the chip problem. So we sell the print. We have to sell. We don't just sell the chip. We have to sell the chip and ink system for the model. But anyway, I'm gonna announce it later. So today I'm gonna make the ink system. I'm gonna make the system for HP officejet Pro 8710 with this model. I already posted a video how to make an ink system for that, but just try to make another system. But actually, I'm gonna make like 3 systems today. Cause I got an order. I have to send it out. To order to make an ink system for 952 is you have to have. I don't recommend to use the original cartridge because you gotta put the aftermarket chip on it, and when the chip goes on top of the original chip, it gets too thick, and then when it goes into the printhead slot, it make a damage on the contact point of the printhead, which there's a little gold pins in the printhead where the cartridge goes in the slot, and sometimes it's broken, it's breaking that if you put a like chip on top of the original cartridge, it's breaking the chip. I mean the pins, or like bending it. So I don't recommend to use that. I mean, some people, feel good and take it, then why not? But anyway, these cartridges are. Oh, announcing it. This system is designed by people in Korea, and then made in China. And this cartridge, there are similar cartridges, but this is made in Korea. It's pretty good quality. It also have a damper in here. You see the little core in here. Yeah, so you got double dampers controlling the pressure of the ink, so you don't get any trouble on your print head. So I'm using this cartridge for it. So the colorway of 952 is black, yellow, magenta, and cyan. I'll open it up. You gotta attach the cartridge on the tube. So just look where the black comes from, and this is black, so split it like about ½ inch or about an inch. And the package there comes with the elbow, which is the connector between the cartridge and the tube. This. So put it on. Slip into the. Put it into the tube. Anyone interested to buying this system, this empty system, or complete system, please send the email to sales@Proinkshop.com or text 909-815-6681. Or if you're a reseller, you can also contact me. Alright, one more announcing. People who wants to run the printer rental businesses, okay? It's pretty good potential market in USA here. In Korea, it's already packed up. Like there's about 3,000 to 4,000 people who's doing that business in 50 million people in Korea. Every city is packed up, and they're competing each other's. But in here, there's not many people doing. Actually, I'm the only one who's doing it in the United States here, and there's some people, like scattered, like little. Some people in Georgia and New York and Colorado, but they don't do rental, just selling the system. So whoever looking for the job, or if you are having hard to find a job that you could make pretty good money, you don't need to invest a lot of money. Just little money to buying this like few systems and ink. Also like maybe $200 or $300 or less than $1,000, and you can start it. And it's not gonna give you good money in beginning, because you have to keep on running. And about 6 months later and a year later, for me, 6 months later I started making like $5,000 to $6,000. A year later, $10,000. And it's like that. So you have to keep on establishing your customers in your local areas. What it does is renting the printers, you know, for like $30, $40 for 3,000 pages, 5,000 pages. Whoever needs to print a lot, you know, I mean, for them it's better to renting it other than like buying the cartridges or so. We find those customers and then renting it out, and you know, and just filling up the ink, keep on filling up the ink for them. And let's say if you got 100 customers, you get $4,000, and out of $4,000, you just take the ink costs out and your labors and stuff. You know, pretty good money. If you reach up 1,000 customers, yes, you can hire the people. You can have your own warehouse. You don't need, in the beginning, you don't need your warehouse and stuff. Just putting your car in the drive around and passing the flyers, and like stop buying stores and do the marketing or Facebook, so like that. And also, it's not only ink system rental. You sell the printers and the cartridge refills. I mean, there's a lot of opportunity to doing this business. So, whoever is interested in it, send me an email. Okay. All right. So, before I make this, I'm using the InkTech ink made for the officejet model, like a 940, 950, 932, 952, and 950, 954, something like the newest model. Those are always the same ink, but different, little different recipe to mixing up the ink. There's no perfect ink in the world, like even the HP ink clogged the planet. So the InkTech is pretty good ink. So, but before I'm using them, I'm gonna mix up some pigment ink lubricator, which is, it makes the ink more smoother, flowing the cartridge, so you don't get less chance to get your printer clogged. So I'm adding up like 5% of it. Each colors. I mean, it's not gonna affect any colors. I mean, as visually, you don't see any differences, but of course there might be a little difference if you look closely. But visually, nothing different. Okay, so 940s. Think. Yellow, magenta, and cyan. And you got pouring the ink into the cartridge. So use a cylinder or suction machine. I'm using a suction machine. Oops. Then you have to add more ink in here to fill up on top of the cap. I mean the pad, to make sure you have no ink, no excess ink. I mean air in the pack. There's a little bubbles in here, so you have to remove the bubbles because it makes the air bubble. I mean airs later. The black doesn't have any bubbles, so too much. Magenta has a little air bubble, so you guys can remove this air bubbles using your cylinder or something, or like paper towels or and then all you gotta do is just put the chip on here, on here. So I have a chip in the office, so I will get it, but I'll put it on later. One system done. Where to go? Today is just Saturday. 10 o'clock in the morning. And it's Moon Calendar New Year. It's pretty big holiday in Asia, like China, Korea, some Asia countries. It's pretty big holiday. They take like 5 days or like between 20 days break. Mostly in China, like they take a break for like a couple weeks. But I'm working because I live in America here. I live in USA. lot of people using buying the ink system from eBay or Amazon or some website. When you buy the ink system, I know every company have a proud, their guarantee for their ink system, but most of the important thing to choose the ink system is the quality of the ink. That's first priority, and then the service, the warranty covers, or either like tech support. Because ink system needs to care a little bit, makes trouble sometimes. But me, honestly, I'm not saying I do 100% all the tech support, but sometimes I'm out of trouble. I'm out of trouble. I'm out for the trouble, and sometimes way too busy, then response is delayed. Sometimes I don't respond. For the customer who is really picky, like the customers who was saying all this problem because of the ink system. Well, I try explain. They don't listen. They want your printer money back. They want the ink system money back, and they want pay the money for something trouble. When that happened, I stopped communicating. There's no final answer. It's not gonna be in. I just refund the system money back to the customer, and then that's it. They don't want to understand how the system works. Ink system doesn't do anything for the network or printer mechanical thing or any a firmware things. Okay. So only problem it can cause by the ink system is the print head clock, or system is not compatible with the printer. Those can be solved, yes, but not the mechanical problem on the printers. Let's say I put your ink system, and then I try to print something and it doesn't print. Well, there's a reason that it doesn't print. Some customer doesn't even erase their old errors, the message. And some customers, they choose a wrong printer model when they print, and then telling me it doesn't print. And some customers, the paper is not coming up. Well, it's not because of the ink system. It's your clutch gear is broken. A lot of things. So I start communicating with them. Anyway, all right. So when you choose the ink system, ink quality, and then their service line, and then the type of the quality of the ink, and the ink system, not the ink but the system. And I live in California, and sometimes, like, I usually don't go to, I usually don't visit to the customer's place. My employer does. But I had an urgent call yesterday. So I went to customer's place, and guess what? This day there it's like some virus going on, right? It's called coronavirus. It's starting from Wuhan, China. But I'm Korean, actually. I never been this day, and I never been to China in these days. And the customer called me when I arrived to their place. Yeah, started asking me, like, have you been to China? Have you been to Asia? I said, no. He asked me a favor to put a mask on my mouth. For what reason? What they know about the coronaviruses? So I was kind of wondering, what? I was feeling like kind of a little racist thing, but the owner of the company came out and started explaining to me. And he apologized, but all the employees worrying about that, because they live in like kind of like urban area, like about an hour and a half far from LA, so. So they forced me to put the mask on my mouth, and for like about 40 minutes, it took 40 minutes to take care of their problems. They're putting on new machines and stuff. But hey, I live in LA, I live in California, not China, not Korea, not Thailand, not Taiwan. I'm very far away from that place. And how many people are having those viruses right now? In USA, now I have 2 people have those viruses. Same thing like a lottery. If I get those viruses, I should buy the lottery. So reason I'm telling you, because some stupid people put a reply on this video. They're saying, hey, I cannot understand your pronunciation. I cannot understand what you're talking about. I cannot. They're cussing me. Well, stop replying. If you don't understand, or if you don't watch this, or if you don't feel to go watch this video, stop watching it. You don't have to keep on watching till all the way to end and then saying this is shitty video. This is I can't understand what this guy is talking. Blah 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 blah. I'm an immigrant. I came here when I was, in over 20s. So I'm not like you guys. I try to keep on learning. I'm still learning English. So I'm trying my best to explain for the secret for the system. So because I'm posting this video to using this video for marketing, or but like 50% of this purpose of this video is sharing my knowledge. So if you don't like this video, if you don't wanna watch it, if you're having hard time to understanding, stop watching it. Find some other videos that you can, be comfortable to watching the video. Watching that. Okay, so anyway, Happy New Year, guys. All right. We have our website www.proinkshop.com, proinkshop.com. Right now it's under construction because there's some problem for the payment thing, so we have to redesign the website with a newest compatible system, web designing program, and connecting the new payment methods and stuff. It's not done yet, so if you need something, you can actually search from our website and just send me the email, sales@proinkshop.com, and I'll send you invoice for it. Oh. All right, it's made two system, but I'm gonna keep on making more system, but I'll just cut up the video from on this point. Yeah, today is the moon calendar New Year day, 2020, January 25th. You guys have people in Asia, you guys have a good holiday. And people in Asia, people in the United States, Happy New Year. Bye.